never really watched Fish Tank before, but they invited me to be on the show, and I said no because I do not have the mental capacity to be on that show.
How's it going today, everybody? The Nova Online universe has finally picked back up. Nova has decided for some reason, after a long time of him just making the worst live streams of all time, to come back and be a bigger degenerate than he may have ever been before. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Nova Online has another Discord girlfriend. It may be cold up in Idaho. The only thing running around that house is the mice under the garbage in the floor or the sounds of a Discord pinging, as Nova Online is showing off his brand new 18-year-old girlfriend, his nice pacifier collection, maybe showing off the diapers like his Uncle Pamperchew would, living it up, not even thinking about a job anymore, not because it's cold outside, but because he's just not going to do it. He's got a Discord girlfriend. He thinks he makes enough money even though he can't pay the $900 his mom wants for rent, but that's besides the fact. He has a Discord girlfriend that makes Nova follow her around everywhere she goes. And what's one of her favorite side activities right now? To make Nova jump into people's live stream chats and comment sections as well, and then cuss them out a little bit, go silent, and then just sit there and watch the live stream to the very end. This Tuesday, I was having a live stream, and I happened to notice that Nova was there. He popped up before most people even did, started cussing me out a little bit, and then just sit and watch like a true fan that he is. Because as much as Nova wants to deny it, he loves this stuff so much. He doesn't like the videos on him, but when it comes to Cyrax and tophiachu, oh, those are amazing. So his girlfriend makes him go in, watch the live streams with her, and he probably just sits there and sees as he knows he's about to come up in the next subject. I even told him he's going to be the next video that I make. He probably felt very proud. Now, besides how funny it is that Nova has taken up a new side hobby, instead of looking for a job or cleaning his room, he's decided to just sit there and see that people who don't like him on live stream just watch the entire thing instead of just doing the most basic tasks that would help his life. You gotta wonder, how did he find this girlfriend besides, you know, the obvious? He got on Discord. Well, this was a fangirl of his. This girl knew how to tug at Nova Online's heartstrings, and you might ask, how do you do that? And it's pretty easy. She just happened to say that she was 16 years old, and Nova Online was like, those are prime candidates right there. At Discord, that age, we're going to hit this person up almost immediately. Now, she would go on to later say that she lied about being and that she was actually 18 this entire time, but it is kind of crazy you have to lie about that because you know that's the only way Nova's attention is going to be drawn towards you. So then later on you can lie about being 18. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's equally as bad. It's so telling of Nova's true character and his actual wants. I can almost guarantee you guys, now this is alleged obviously, I mean give it a couple weeks, but for right now this is alleged. Nova Online most likely hit this girl up and was like, can you believe that all of these people were saying this about me on the internet? Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? So how about you join my polyamorous cabal? We just forget about all the allegations that are made towards me and let's live a happy life together. Doesn't that sound amazing? We'll just sit there, you know, we'll get a dartboard, put Smokey MCC's profile picture, Major Chilla's Kiwi tapes, and just have a ball. And while they're at it, just so the girlfriend can earn a little bit more trust off of Nova, she's decided the one way to really earn this man's trust was to go at his enemies. Ringing any bells? You know, does this happen often in the community, or does it always turn out well? No, not really, but this is what she decided to do. She told Nova Online that it would be an amazing idea to get on live stream and try to give a strike to the Chin Universe's channel, and he succeeded. He got one on there, and now Nova thinks he's found the love of his life, the person who's willing to go to battle with him. And not only is she willing to go to battle, she's found more success than Nova ever has in his entire life. He got one that'll never happen again, most likely. And the only real thing that this is actually going to lead to is some hilarious content a few weeks down the line. It could be next week, it could be tomorrow for all we know, and we'll have a back to back-to-back Nova Online upload because it's just a whole bunch of stuff is going to get leaked on Nova Online, whether it's this girl or not, because we know now that he's like running around Discord servers talking to random people that he definitely shouldn't. He's been in trouble with this so many times, but this is the same activities he gets up to. Nova will never change. Nova will say that he changed. Nova will say that all the allegations against him are false, but then do the same exact thing not even months, not years later. It maybe just a couple of weeks down the line, and maybe, just maybe, he'll be a little more sly about it, but he always gets caught because he literally just can't help himself. He thinks it's such a win that he has a girlfriend right now, but it just shows his character even more. It's actually kind of insane that he thinks he's winning, but at the same time proving everything said about him all at the same time. Good job, Nova. So shout out to Chin Universe, shout out to Solidus Nova. They've been keeping pretty good track of Nova Online here recently, and it's got him in an absolute corner. So let's go ahead and jump into something Nova Online is also very bad at, and that would be his live streams. Recently, his live streams have been filled with little nuggets of gold. You really have to sit there and pay attention and listen. Besides that, you're just seeing a whole lot of crappy Fortnite gameplay and just some guy screaming about Pound Town every now and then. But deep within there, he says some hilarious things. He was also saying that he was gonna quit TikTok, his main way to earn money in this world. He's just gonna give it up. He's sick and tired of it. He's getting like 30,000 less views than normal, and he can't take it anymore, guys. So he's just gonna hang up the phone, put the vest up, and Novine Universe is no more. Well, except he's going to be on YouTube more often, which, to be honest with you guys, probably be better content. But let's go ahead and jump into that.
No, I am not doing a Roblox stream, especially after all those allegations that came in. The Patriots, I hope the Patriots get their asses kicked after they beat the Texans. If you guys don't know, I'm a massive Texans fan. No spamming, please, even if it is just W stream. How about you get a job first, broski? No! Fuck! Get sovereign shotgun? Yep, time to send someone to Pound Town. I've applied for several grocery stores. No one wants me. Also, y'all, I've tried uploading a new TikTok, but TikTok's been f***ing up and I can't get it to upload. It's still in the processing stage. No. I mean, it won't even upload. Like, I tried logging into my alternate TikTok. It wouldn't show on my end. It wouldn't show on that end. Yet it shows it's uploaded on my end. It's pissing me the f*** off. TikTok's been f***ing since the Oracle switch. And if I stop uploading on TikTok all of a sudden, like, a week no upload, it means I quit. Although I can't really afford to quit. I swear to God, these trolls are pathetic.
Are you kidding me, Nova? Roblox is where you're going to draw the line, not the countless Discords, not having a Discord girlfriend currently who had to draw you in by saying she wasn't the age she was right now. You're doing all of that still, but because Roblox has the allegations going, you're not going to play it. Now listen, I'm in full support of you never playing Roblox a single second in your life. They don't deserve that, whoever is on the other end of the computer. You know what you do, you know what you'll probably try to talk them into. Just avoid it. Just stay far, far away. You're doing them a massive favor and yourself, because obviously you can't control yourself. As soon as you're feeling it a little bit, you think you're in the clear, you do it again. And you would think Nova at this point would realize, like, anytime this happens to him, people are gonna figure out. But no, Nova doesn't even care. It's like when he had that one mod for the Kiwi Core, the original Kiwi Core podcast Nova was doing. He had a podcast host on there who wasn't the right age either, who Nova began flirting with just out of nowhere. She's like, hey, you know, we need to work on the show. And Nova's like, I love you. It wasn't that extreme, but it may as well have been. You guys know how Nova starts off like, oh, all these trolls and everything, I just can't stand it. This is ridiculous, and I love you. And do you want to see my pacifier collection next, or my diapers? Your choice. And Nova, how are you going to do it to the Texans? I guarantee you there's a good bit of Texan fans in chat right now, and you just made their team a little bit less cool. You've probably lost them some points in the stock market just from that quote right there. Nobody wants Nova on their side. You're actually a fairly big TikTok user. You get decent numbers on there. You would probably have more sponsorships if you was more trustworthy, and you wouldn't get in discords where you do what you do. Even tophiachu is the biggest crash out of all time, and Temu is doing everything they possibly can to let her get an ad out so they can give her a little bit of money. But not you. Nope, not you at all. And it's also probably because you can't lead a stream. I mean, a majority of your stream is silent. So when people are spamming W's in chat, well, they really don't have anything else to talk about. How are you going to tell them, hey, stop spamming? At least there's some activity going on that's not negative. You always beg for positive attention. And when someone's being a little bit mean to you in the comment section, you crash out over it. But when someone is saying W stream, you're like, hey, cut that out. You cut that out right now, mister. How do you expect to build a fan base, let alone you're one of the worst streamers of all time? Like, that's not even a debate. You are up there. You better stop disrespecting the very few people on the internet who are treating you well. But nah, forget that. He's just gonna quit. He's been getting like 30 or 40k less views, and he's been like screwing around more than normal. He could care less about the food reviews he's actually doing. So what ends up happening is he messes up his TikToks and he's like, well, I am just gonna quit. I have had enough of this. This is ridiculous. I am done. So Nova just waves the white flag because he's having a little bit of problems with TikTok. Like, everyone who uploads videos to the internet every now and then has some trouble, whether it be like a week long or just for a day or an hour or so, uploading a video. And for sure, it is annoying. But you know what you don't do? You don't instantly leap and tell your viewers, yeah, I'm probably gonna quit. Yeah, like if you actually have people who enjoy your content and you're telling them that you're just planning on up and quitting for no apparent reason whatsoever, a minor annoyance, they might think you might not care about this very much and stop understanding why they watch you in the first place. It's not like he's desperate to grow a viewer base that actually likes him. No, he's just gonna quit. But he's not even really quitting. He's just gonna stop uploading to his main viewer base, or at least where he gets a majority of his views, and switch over to YouTube, which I think would earn him more. I definitely think it would earn him more in the long run, but then you have far less eyes on you. So it's like it's a bad trade-off, because technically you could do both at the same time. It's not like the food reviews require a lot of effort.
Yeah, it's rage bait. Once again, no one wants to hire me. I've given up. I've applied for everywhere I'm qualified for. And no one wants me. So I've given up. Fuck you! No, I can't do DoorDash or Uber Eats. My bike is broken. And I don't have the money to repair it. I need to update my food handler's card for Washington. Because Idaho, you don't need one. Unless you're a manager. But in Washington, you do need one. I am looking for work in other states. No, you're not getting another Discord. I've learned to trust absolutely no one. Since I can't make a Discord server myself, I have to get someone else to do it. And since I don't trust anybody, Yes, I still do cameo, but I don't make enough to make a living off it. Mexican Coke is better than American Coke, but it's not better than Dr. Pepper. And hot take, Diet Mountain Dew is garbage. I'm always pissed off. I'm not doing a drinking stream. Hell no. No, you don't need one, you just want one. And not to mention, I'm pretty pissed off right now. It's really easy to piss me off nowadays. Wasn't Cobes an animal abuser? That's why he became a lolcow? Well, I read something on the Cobes wiki. Something about animal abusing. Because if so, him. I did not kick my dog off. Well, while you're at it, get sent to Pound Town. None of your business how much I make. I'm sorry, but it's true. My financial position is none of your business. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, a math teacher if this will ever be useful in real life. Everything has been proven false with a lot of fake evidence. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
So pessimistic. I mean, just something minor happens to this guy and he completely crumbles. No wonder when he gets super upset at his mom, he does the Ferrator head charge right into the wall. It's to make sure she's completely disarmed, make her like have some sympathy for him all of a sudden, so that she stops bugging him about stuff, because he just can't handle it. I mean, he's a mini Wings of Redemption Jr. and getting raised by his Uncle Gums and Jacob Sockness. I mean, the guy he really doesn't have a hope in the world, but he doesn't help himself out none. I mean, if some grocery stores aren't going to hire you, Nova, you just keep trying. And you go in, you actually visit, you try to make an impression, seem nice, likable, clean yourself, do one of your shower reviews before you go to your job interviews, or go say, hi, I'm putting in an application here, it's nice to meet you, I would really like to work here. And then you know what you do when you get hired. You don't immediately walk up to the hiring manager and be like, listen, I cannot work around teenagers, can't be trusted around them, I hate them, in fact, can't happen. And then like any hiring manager is going to be like, I have made a crucial mistake right now. I've got to get this guy out of the door. And it's not even like you're taking all the necessary steps to fulfill you getting a job. Your dream is being a chef, or it was your dream. It might not be your dream anymore, but you've always said your dream is being a chef. Why wouldn't you have your food handler's card? Like, if you're putting in applications to, I don't know, restaurant jobs, and you say you got your food handler's card, they're going to be like, hey, this person is applying themselves to this job already. It seems like they've done this before. It seems like they have some care for it, and they'll probably consider you over some other people, maybe even after they look into your background. But nope, just suffer some minor inconveniences just like TikTok, the only reason you get paid, and just say, yeah, I'm giving up. I'm giving up. And don't worry, guys, he's not going to have another Discord ever again. You guys have ruined that. But he's still going to get on him and get another girlfriend. Like, what are you guys, crazy? This is Nova we're talking about here. How else is he going to get a girlfriend? There's no other way possible. All of the allegations are false anyhow, with plenty of proven evidence. He's just going to go ahead and make it look like that, you know, all of the allegations are true right now. This is just how Nova's feeling at the moment. All the allegations are fake, but he's going to continue living this lifestyle like the allegations aren't. This is a changed man we're talking about here. This is a man who's earned his money off Cameo. He's shadow banned on TikTok. I mean, how much worse can it be? Nova Online has grown up. He's even considered getting a job with Uber Eats or DoorDash, but he had one glaring problem. Well, no, not the no car thing. Like, he still doesn't have a car, but his bicycle doesn't work. Could you imagine ordering DoorDash or Uber Eats and your DoorDasher pulls up on a bicycle and it's Nova Online? Like, and he's gonna be in some rough shape after his first DoorDash. You're probably gonna have to bring him in or call 911 or something. Don't bring Nova into your household. Let him know that Nova is in dire need of assistance right now. You don't know why I tried this in the first place, and you might need to talk to DoorDash about who they're hiring. He ate half of my food, and I think that's Sam Hyde in the car filming him. Am I in a sketch right now? And speaking of Nova Online being on Fish Tank, how did he decide against it? Alright, let's think about it. Airsoft Fatty was a lolcow with millions and millions of views, getting covered by all kinds of people. He goes on Fish Tank a couple of times, and it completely changes his life. He gets rid of some of the managers. Well, I think he got them while he was there, but in general, a complete turnaround because he started hanging out with Sam Hyde. That could have been you, Nova, if you could have just handled people being slightly mean to you on TTS's on loudspeakers. And guess what? Sam probably would have took it easy on you. He may have put the boxing gloves on and you would have got a 1-2 Magoo, maybe. Absolutely maybe. There's no guarantee there. It could have changed your life, but you decided to just sit around and do nothing. And you probably could have earned a good bit of money off of it. But to be for real, I would like to see it. I do think it would be hilarious to see Nova whipping around on his bicycle, trying to carry some crazy big orders on it. It would be the biggest catastrophe of all time. And you know that's how serious Nova is taking this. He is putting no thought into it whatsoever. He's literally just walking past his mom and she's like, are you gonna get a job, honey? And he's like, yes, mom. Of course. But my bicycle is broken, so I cannot be a DoorDasher right now. I don't know what you expect of me. Now, excuse me, Mom. I've got to go yell at the neighborhood cats. I think they could be a troll, not sure. But I'm gonna go scream as loud as possible in the middle of the night. Okay? Okay.
No, they pretended to be nice to me, but then talked shit about me behind my back, like that Marshall guy. Don't mention them. They who shall not be named. Never really watched Fish Tank before, but they invited me to be on the show, and I said no because I do not have the mental capacity to be on that show. I'm not becoming an Uber driver because I don't have my license yet. Everything's been proven false. I'll be laughing in y'all's faces once I prove it even more. They were one shot! One fucking shot! Keep my mom's name out your mouth, Smokey. I turned off my microphone, bitch. No, you're the worst, Smokey. Joke's on you, I love tomatoes. Smokey, you're the chome, dipshish.
Not to mention the Discord full of kittens.
I never had that, dipshish. Now how about you f*** off and crawl back into your hole that you rolled out of because you're as fat as a chome. Yeah, I'm losing too many brain cells. I don't have those sores anymore. They're all healed. If Tophia's my girlfriend, Jupiter's not a predator.
Nova was crashing out on all of his biggest problems during that segment. It's so hilarious if you wasn't quite aware what he was talking about in the beginning of that segment when he's like, no, they were all talking about me behind my back. He had a fan Discord server where I guess he joined it for a minute and then he realized nobody actually liked him in it. So he dipped out of there. He's like, well, if you're not going to talk nice about me, I'm not going to be here. Which normally that would make sense, but it's a little weird what Nova started doing later in that segment, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But still, yeah, I gotta say, it's kind of funny, Nova, how like when you know these people are obviously talking bad about you, like, every Discord server you've ever owned, the one thing that'll make you stay, the one thing that'll make you come back and communicate with these people when you know for a fact that you understand at least 90% of these people are trolls, is when you have a Discord girlfriend. Strange, ain't it? That when you can get up to your degenerate activities, you will completely ignore all the hate you could possibly get. You knew people were going to figure out about this, but you truly just didn't care. Now, yes, she may be saying she's 18 now, but she was willing to lie to you in the first place, Nova. Is that not a huge glaring red flag that something might be amiss here? That you might just have some bigger problems in the future? But no, forget that. As long as your fantasies can be fulfilled for just a little bit, just for the moment, well then you're completely fine with it. And when you start catching flack for this again, don't start crashing out and like you hate everybody, because one of the main things you've been doing your entire lolcow career is watching everybody stream. You've been in my stream, you've been in Smokey's stream. In fact, the very end of that segment was you watching Smokey and Kiwi. You were completely down to watch people talk trash about you because it makes you seethe. You're almost on that Cyrax level where you truly have nothing going on besides your degeneracy, the Xbox, and listening to people cover you. It's your only friendship in this world. It's the only activity you truly get where people are interacting with you. So you'll go to these streams, you'll let people chuck tomatoes at you, and you'll say, I love these so much, but you know you can't stand it. But as long as you get that attention, I want you to know you are not very far away from being like a live stream crash out every single night. You are so close to Cyrax you don't even understand. But that's where I'll leave it today, guys, just to let those closing remarks sink in for Nova, because we know he's going to be one of the first 5 people to be watching this video, so he needs to learn these lessons more than anybody because, well, the video's about him. But either way, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, follow all the socials down below, use the new hype feature, comment as well, and I'll catch you guys next time.